Hey folks, how's it going? Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day. We are checking out more Taskmaster, man. Enjoyed the first episode, especially the watermelon task, man. That's probably why it's the name of the episode, because it's the best task in the episode. Especially Ramesh smashing the watermelon. I mean, Tim too. He was crazy as well, the way he cracked it open and ate it. And actually enjoyed Rasheen as well. Just because she's so goofy. And how she just took her time walking out and walking back in just to scrape her teeth and barely get a bite. That was really good, man. Rasheen doesn't seem to take anything seriously. In the last episode. And I'm not sure if that's just how she is and how it's going to be the rest of the season. And if she's going to kind of like skate through every single competition. Or is she going to start to take it a bit more seriously. They had put on a mechanical horse. And she still didn't win the whole paint contest thing. She scraped by the watermelon thing. The last competition when they're putting on the PJs, she didn't even open up the tent and go all the way inside of it. She just propped it up and put it like a quarter way up, which I get why she did that, because like she knew she was losing anyway, so why even try? She didn't get all the water out of the tub. Machine just kind of like skated through each thing and didn't seem to really care that much. So she was funny just by not seeming to care. So I would say the people who stood out the most in the previous episode were Tim, Ramesh, and Rasheen. They stood out the most, man. They were all funny. And of course, Frank and Josh had a couple of funny moments, but it was mostly them to me. And also, I missed when they said it, but somebody explained to me the whole tiebreaker thing, that everybody records a tiebreaker in case there's a tie, and then the tiebreaker is introduced when a tie happens. Because it threw me off when there was a tie, and they already had a tiebreaker recorded. And I was like, then what was the point of the final competition? Because I wasn't paying close enough attention, I guess, you know? So thanks for letting me know that it's already pre-recorded, and I missed that part. So shows what I pay attention to, because I'm a goofball. So I appreciate it. All right, folks, man. Look forward to checking this out. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we'll talk about it more at the end.
Hello, I'm Greg Davis. This is Taskmaster, and I am the Taskmaster. As well as a truly magnificent comedian, I'm also a human, which means that, like all humans, I take pleasure in watching people struggle to do simple things. So, over the past few months, I've set a series of tricky tasks to 5 seriously competitive comedians. They have no idea how each other did, but they'll soon find out. You need to impress me with the item you've brought in as a prize. What did you bring me?
I brought a London Marathon participants medal. I completed the London Marathon. In 2009, I ran the London Marathon.
I'm genuinely thinking you did the London Marathon.
Why are you speechless?
Well, I don't know. We've known each other for a little while now, and I would have bet my life that you've never run the marathon.
That's like saying, I've known you for a while now, and I think you're fat.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Great opener. Ramesh, what have you brought?
I've brought in an Arsenal cap that was not only just worn by me, but was also thrown from the Arsenal tour bus in the celebrations following the 2001-2002 double. Came from a player, I don't know which one.
Roisin.
I have brought a bottle of champagne, but it's not a normal bottle. It's a massive bottle of champagne that has the quantity of 8 normal-sized bottles of champagne in it. It's worth £550. Yeah.
Nice.
It's not what I'd call an achievement.
A giant amount of champagne. I drink an awful lot. I'm impressed.
You're not more impressed by that than by the Arsenal thing?
Well, I'm not more impressed by that than you catching someone's tossed-off hat.
Oh, no.
Guys, I'm having a party around at mine today. Oh, brilliant. What is it, a champagne party? No, I've just got a hat.
The whole setup for that is just so that we know that Josh won points.
No!
That's the whole reason he put that up there.
Yeah, is that because the celebrity of your hat's been rather downgraded in the last 10 minutes? I imagine, Josh, when you were on Pointless, all the money you won went to the charity, didn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
He is
Well
not
done,
liking
mate.
this.
Thank you.
This is bullshit, man.
And the only thing that you got from Pointless, the trophy, you're now giving that away as well.
Yep. And do you know what? If I wasn't giving it away, next time Arsenal won a trophy, I'd go down, throw it over the bus, and someone else can have it.
I'll bet you would. Mr. Skinner, what did you bring?
The only hat that really looks good on me is the one that you get out of a cracker at Christmas. You know, the paper crown.
Yeah.
And I put that on and I think, I love this, but you can't wear it all the year round. The seam is unreliable. Someone made me a leather cracker crown. There it is.
It was only Celebrity Pointless.
Oh, what?
I mean, honestly, this Arsenal hat's looking more and more attractive, mate. We can change
Yeah, I
this.
think he's been very rude, if I'm being honest.
I'm only joking, it's rubbish. A treasure trove of impressiveness up there. At the
Yeah,
end
get a
of the
small
show, the one who
smirk out of
triumphs over the task will head up, look smug, and then take all of those prizes home.
If I'm a 55-year-old, fastest wins, your time starts now.
It's really rude to go up to people, isn't it? And ask.
Ooh. What emotions were going through your mind when you made that noise?
Well, as Josh intimated, it's quite difficult to go up to someone and say, excuse me, are you 55? That sort of wrote off all the women in the shopping centre for a start-off.
The terrible chat-up line.
I also did think, does the average 55-year-old know what a high five is? Or will they just think I'm a Nazi approaching them?
You got your angle. Yeah.
Looking for a 55-year-old. What do they look like?
Excuse me, sir. Are you 55?
No. What are you saying?
Well, how badly have I got it wrong?
7 years.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You look great, though, honestly. I'm sorry.
Put insult that.
I'm sorry. I'm saying that to everyone. I said it to a 12-year-old earlier, so don't. I'm just trying my luck. This is going badly, really badly.
Okay, wasn't too heavy at all.
I'm
Younger.
73.
Oh, what? You look fantastic. Excuse me. You're not by any chance.
No.
Damn.
Could I do people that make up a 55-year-old? You're 30 and you're... Oh, that's really helping. You're going to say 25. I've got a high five, a 55-year-old. I wondered if I could do it in two halves.
20 quid if you're 55. 51. I'm not going to be here for 4 years. It's not going to work. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Can I high five a one-year-old? Do you want to do a high five? A little high five? Ping.
Come on, buddy.
Little high five. Just a little high five for Frankie. Little high five.
He's like, no, I'm scared.
No high
stranger.
five, no ice cream. Please. Please. Here we go, Max. And high five. Two 27-year-olds
I
and a
think he's gonna
1-year-old.
get it.
I'm going to claim that.
How old are you? 51.
50.
Would you high five me?
You gotta approach somebody.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
I'm doing shooting a TV show for Comic Relief.
Oh my god.
Is it possible to high five you?
Sure.
Thank you. And how old are you?
55.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
It worked. You lied about charity, but
Okay, you're too young, sorry.
How am I going to do this? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask how old you are? Excuse me. This is just my worst nightmare.
Excuse me, madam. You're not 55 by any chance. No worries, thank you.
You're not 55, are you?
I'm 60.
Oh, well, it's a compliment.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I could be insulting some people here. Excuse me, madam. I've got a very weird question. You're not in your 50s, are you?
I'm afraid I am.
Okay, you're not 55, are you?
No, I'm older than that, I'm afraid.
Oh, God, you look very young. Well done.
So neither of you are 55, are you?
And a bit more.
And a bit more.
Yeah.
Thanks for your honesty. I've got to high five someone who's 55 and you're not 55.
I'm 60.
You're 60? No.
Yeah.
That's
You
not-
said he's 55, aren't you?
Are you 55? Could I give you a high five? There we go.
oh, nice. All right.
Done?
You're 55. Please, please. I just have to get you to high five me. I've done it.
How much for first?
12.5 grand.
Ooh, you sod.
Hold it, can I buy seconds? No, in fact,
go
I think
for
I'll
it.
buy first. What was it, 12.5 grand? I've probably got that on me.
I feel like we're choosing who's going to host the next World Cup.
Here we go.
Identify the contents of these pies.
You may touch the pies.
But you may not breach their pastry. What?
It's impossible, mate.
Lot of pie.
Good impression.
Someone's trying to get a catchphrase.
You've gone into every task and said that. This is the first time it's made sense.
Who do you want to see first of all?
Actually, I'd like to see how the old master, Frank Skinner, did.
The master did it like this.
And just sniff it.
Warm. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm guessing everybody's gonna sniff it.
Oh, this one's cold. Can I say I haven't done any breaching here, but what I can see through it, I think I can see a sliver of onion, which makes me think maybe steak and onion for this. I've taken some surmising. Right, okay. Well, I said cheese and potato.
I forgot about, like, pot
the way
pies
it's
and
going,
stuff.
it could be Scandinavia. Oh, this looks like steak and kidney. Steak pie. This one I thought was steak and onion. There's something really hard in this one. It's frozen peas. This should be steak and ale. Yeah, this is actually not easy to pick up with a knife and fork. Marbles.
Oh my god.
That was very wrong. You know, I've gone a bit normal on my guesses.
That's a weird way to mix
pies
them
have steak in them.
Okay.
That looks like, to me, looks like a marble. And it's heavy, so that's what I'm going with for that. Glass marbles.
All right.
So this is hot. That's marbles. So you squeeze the pies. If that isn't marbles and it's like cheese and potato, I'm gonna look like an absolute idiot. This is really light. Nothing.
Okay, well I can see that one, boomtown. Smash that one, didn't breach it. Frozen peas, mate. Boom.
This is a heavy pie.
It smells beery or something. Looks like to me that's a standard steak and kidney. Smashed it, mate.
Really impressive. Not a pie expert, it would appear you are. Some really great detective work from both men, I thought.
Thank you.
Rather than just sensing the contents.
I don't want to quibble.
You're going to, though.
Yeah. You know you can't breach the pies.
Yeah.
You sort of breach them with his eyes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've just got a lazy eye, Roisin, right? You don't have to... It's just a thing I've had since I was a kid, all right? You don't have to go on about it.
Oh. It's a toothpaste pie.
Oh, my... That is... Oh, my God. That is horrible. Oh! The bottom's fallen. The bottom's fallen off.
Well, I think you describe it as breached.
I didn't deliberately... If you...
I would describe that as a breached pie.
Well, I don't care what you describe it as. It's an accident, so I'm going to carry on. Oh, my... I've still got...
Oh no.
What is... That's horrible. That's just... I can't believe it.
Peas straight after.
No, I said peace. Let's all move on.
I don't agree with... Like, I don't know why you're just giving up like this, man. Like, I didn't breach that...
You breached it, man.
Sure you breached it. Sure you... Before you went into the room, that pie wasn't breached. When you left the room, the pie had been breached.
That doesn't mean it was me. There were other people in the room. Like...
What, the cameraman breached the pie?
Maybe he did.
We've
Who knows? I don't
We've
know
just
what's
seen a
going
film
on.
of you breaching the fucking pie. Sorry, mate, but...
I'm with you. I don't think you breached
These are good
I
attempts.
lifted
dropped
the
out of it.
pie. It's not got sufficient structural integrity. That's not my fault.
Frank didn't breach the pies at all. He's very-
Mystic Frank over there. I'm not going to take his... I'm not going to take his strategy.
Yeah,
no,
it's just-
but you can't.
you see how he
Frank
turns?
just sensed the pie. So why didn't you do that rubbish? Because it ended
Mystic
up being
Frank.
dog shit. No offence, Frank. No offence, Frank. But you would have thought that dog shit was steak, to be fair. But I just lifted the pie out, and the pie, it wasn't put together properly.
I've got some bad news for you, because later tonight I'm going to be reversing my car through your front room window.
There's something in there. There's a picture in there.
What about if you taste it and based on your reaction, I decide what pie you're eating? I haven't broken the rules.
Should we give it a go?
Yes. That looks like it's way better than you thought it was going to be. So I'm going to go with steak. Jesus. Oh, it's got kidney in it, doesn't it? For your face, show me how you'd feel if you have to eat the whole lot of that pie. Oh, Jesus, it's kidney pie.
That's a help. That feels like it's beef pie.
And I can try to unscrew it.
Yeah, unscrew it, yeah. Yeah. Marbles. Punch that one and then I'll write something down.
Really?
Yep. Toothpaste.
Okay.
Oh no. That has to taste terrible. Ugh.
You don't look like you're having a nice time. And that makes me think it's not a nice time pie. Milk pie? I think I'm gonna go with a milk pie.
You swallow it? They like you swallow
Do
it.
you enjoy the pies?
It wasn't a nice time pie.
It's nice time pie. I'm sort of intrigued by you in this, Roche, because you had a similar idea to Tim in that you realised you couldn't breach the pie, but someone else could. But then you sabotaged yourself by moving away from Alex and not looking while he bit into the pies. Why were you inventing your own hurdles?
So if I can see his face eating the pies, then I'll be able to guess. And about 10 minutes after we finished it, I thought I could have just got him to smash the pies. And I enjoyed watching him eat the pies.
Well, it was a nice time pie.
Well, it tastes just exactly like mint, like an extra strong mint pie. But it looks like Tipex. Is it mint Tipex pie?
You still didn't get it? God bless him. Oh, he didn't say that.
Even if you cut open each pie, you still may not have known what was in any of the pies.
It just never occurred to me for a second, toothpaste.
Clearly. Alex, how are the scores looking?
Right now, pleasingly, they're all on odd numbers, and the top two are Roisin Connerty and Tim Key. The next task is here.
Good idea.
Incredible. You weren't playing it in reverse.
That's stupid.
Wait till you see that backwards, mate.
You said it was the most exciting thing you'd ever done.
No, I didn't.
What a life you've led.
Which in reality is,
To be fair,
being pulled backwards on a skateboard. Who's next?
Frank next. It's called Push Up and Away.
Just a simple story of one man's strength.
I thought, seeing it now, it's quite poor. When I'd only seen that, when I'd only seen me doing it, I thought, well, there's no way anyone will get anywhere near this. And now I've watched it, I'm just embarrassed. It was shit.
Jesus, Frank, come on, mate. You're doing all right.
What with this and the toothpaste? This is the worst night of my life.
He's so disappointed in himself.
Yeah, the minty Tipex pie.
What is he gonna do? Tree wizard flies up to his tree and waves goodbye to you. Tree wizard, tree wizard, tree wizard.
That was good. That was good because of the goofy. Stupid.
Well, it wasn't profound, was it?
Are you all right, mate?
Do you know how long it took me to find that song?
I thought it was brilliant, mate.
I thought it was absolutely
Really,
incredible.
really great.
There, straight compliment.
Thank you.
Don't
I
like
think
it, do
with
you?
each one you show, mine gets worse. It's become apparent that this reverse film thing, it's a young man's game.
Frank, I'm going to put in 4th place, even though I did 5th place.
Broke his
I
heart.
thought for a moment someone had
Sorry.
mentioned comic relief in there.
I did that. Frank Skinner, would you please read out the final task?
Crack the code on shackle yourself and sprint 1 metre. Fastest wins. I like the fact that I had to add fastest wins. A lot of people would have just guessed that.
Are you ready?
Is there no clue?
How many possibilities are there?
It's 10,000, but in the Olympics you don't get a clue. Like, you just have to...
This isn't in the Olympics.
Not yet.
Not yet, thank you, Frank.
There may be clues as we move on. Let's see.
This is a farce.
Your time starts.
We're off.
He's got a plan, he's got a plan. He's trying 0, 0, 0, 1. It's going to go up. It's
Okay.
going to go all the way. Yeah.
Oh, fuck this, I'm just gambling.
Oh, nice. I didn't think anybody was gonna get it. That's one of those things that everybody's game for.
It's now a race for last place between Tim Keith and Fred Skinner.
Alex,
Yes, Craig?
tell us the final scores.
Okay, the final scores, as you can see, Roisin Connerty is this week's winner.
Congratulations, Roisin, a powerful victory. How do you feel?
Like a hero.
Fine. Thank you to all our wonderful contestants.
Fine.
Thank you to
Whatever.
Alex Horn, half the man I am. And congratulations, Roisin. You may now go and collect your wonderful prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's winner, Roisin Connerty. That's it for this week. And remember, if you try and lose, then it isn't your fault. But if you don't try and we lose, then it's all your fault. I don't know what that means. Good night.
Dude, when they got to the combination lock part, I'm like, dude, how are you gonna guess the combination? And I was like, I think this is one of those things that's gonna all give up and just find a way to wiggle out or something. Kind of how they half did the pajamas thing. I thought the last task could be the same thing, like they're gonna just kind of half do it or give up or something and just try to slip out of the chains or something like that. I didn't expect them to actually guess the combination, but when they started giving hints and stuff, it makes sense, I guess. Guessing somebody's weight probably won't be that hard. And then I didn't realize the other two guys cheated looking at her stuff. Man, the reverse films. I actually liked the puzzle woman. I thought it was clever. It was goofy, but I thought it was clever. And I liked the balloon wizard as well. I'm surprised that she won that, you know? But, I mean, it is what it is. He's the judge of all of it. Maybe because hers is more, like, artsy, you know? Maybe that's why. I just thought the other ones were, like, I guess, funny and clever. That's all. With the pies as well, I never expected the pies to be anything weird. I kind of just automatically assumed it would be, like, fruit pies. You know, I kind of forgot about, like, pot pies, stuff with, like, meat and things like that inside of it. I just assumed it was going to be, you know, your blueberry, raspberry, peach pie, things like that, and that you could just sniff them. But that'd be so easy. It has to be something hard like that, you know? It'd be easy to guess peach pie, blueberry, just sniff it, and then the competition's over there. Like, where's the challenge in that? So it makes sense they did weird stuff with it, you know? Surprised old boy, even after tasting it, wasn't able to guess toothpaste, but maybe because it was just so weird, you know? Like, why would somebody put toothpaste in a pie? And that's why he was like, dude, no. Like, why would... this has to be mint flavored. I don't know. And then it was hot toothpaste too. I've never tasted hot toothpaste, so I could probably mistake it for like some type of mint pie or something too. Very surprised the age thing was so hard, especially being inside a mall with so much traffic. You think you better come across a 55-year-old much faster than like Ramesh when he was having a hard time coming across somebody who's 55, even holding that sign and stuff. And everybody else time was pretty low. I think Ramesh was the only one that had an hour or something. Everybody else was like, was it 12 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and I forgot the other time. Everybody else did it pretty fast. So he definitely should like an hour. It's a long freaking time, but I would probably take that long too. I would probably be super hesitant as well, like Tim was, trying to find somebody. I think I would be just as hesitant as him trying to track somebody down. Like, about to walk somebody and turn it around. Surprised the first person he came across was the right age. I have to go back and look at that reward. I'm guessing it's a show he was on, that No Point or Point Place or something. I'm going to go back and look at it and see and look at it. But I don't remember anybody ever mention that show. Is that show just not good or boring? Or is it a show or is it just a competition for celebrities to be on? It has to be a show. If he said it's... Because he made a joke about it being the celebrity version, so it doesn't really count. So I'm guessing it's a show. But I've never ever heard anybody mention it. So I'm gonna look it up, man, to see for sure what it is. I thought it was funny. Old boy says for comic relief. Maybe just to relieve the anxiety of approaching somebody and to make them feel better about being stopped. Like, hey, it's for charity, man. Just go help me out. It's for charity, you know? But man, I enjoyed this. I thought this was entertaining. The competitions were fun. I enjoyed the film part the most. Them trying to find a way to do something backwards, like clever and cool and all that. I still disagree. I think Ramesh's and Tim's were the best. But hey, man, what can you do? I mean, he made the awesome decision. He knows better than me. Everybody else knows better than me. People probably liked hers a lot more because it's more artsy and all that stuff. But I thought their stuff was goofier and funnier, you know? And he called his MILF. That should be worth points alone, you know? Mama, I like to be friendly with. Oh, man. All right, folks, man, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.